Shemai GTA fans, today I'm going to be reviewing the Sultan RS Classic, which has been released as part of the Los Santos Tuners drip feed. If you like that, then subscribe right now. I'm going to go through the customization options quite quickly, and well, then I'll be leading on to the old test track and some performance, and I'll put it in a race and give you a flavour of what to expect from it performance-wise. Perhaps compare it to the Calico. So use the tabs if you want to speed things up. I've loaded it to the max. I know it looks terrible, but it's for performance. This is a performance build. I'm not doing it for looks. I mean, speaking of looks, this is the Subaru Impreza. They call it the classic Subaru Impreza, but it's the first one, the one that I remember. I've driven this car, so I have an idea of what it feels like to drive, what it sounds like. I'm trying to make it look like what I remember. I vaguely remember. The colours were, this was a rally car, a World Rally Car Championship winner many times, and it came in this nice blue colour, and it had some yellow lettering with like a few discs on the kind of side, but we won't get that exact livery. Oh, actually the inside here, and one thing of note with the original is that it was cheap as hell, bits falling off all over the place, so I've not done it to standard basically. It looks nothing like the inside of the real car because there's no falling off bits. Yeah, it has a vent, big central vent, so we want that. And livery wise, this Karin one is nearest to the rally one. Try a few different blue colours just to make sure I got the right one, but I'm pretty sure that's bob on. Having completed it with a standard blue, I do quite like the metallic colours, so maybe I should have put that on, but I'm making it true to form. Full roll cage, it's a rally car. I've coloured it yellow, it's the secondary colour, to make things a bit interesting. And that yellow roof scoop probably isn't true to what you would expect in the rally car. However, the extreme wing here, the spoiler, is what would have been on the original rally car, just like that. I'm not sure I remember the wheels exactly. I didn't Google it before I did this. I think they were these kind of spokey ones, and I've painted them yellow rather than gold because I just want to make them look a bit different than everybody else's, eh? And I've only just noticed that everyone else has painted them gold, of course, because I've only just checked people's videos out. Okay, we're going to take it to the test track. Now, this is my best lap that I achieved today. To be quite honest, I think I've got enough out of it to get a decent enough time for me, but it's possible I could do better with more time. Now with this lowered stance, the thing is it's got a bit less grip, and I did spin out a few times, but the all-wheel drive sure does help. I think if it was a back-wheel drive we would have had a lot more trouble for sure. And yeah, overall it seems to steer all right. You know, there's a bit of understeer. I've hit the wall, a certain wall twice when I've been learning this track with this car. But overall, I'm happy, very happy with the performance because, as you'll see, it's pretty damn good. So it's a 56 seconds. So there we are, decimal 37, which makes it higher than, faster than the S2. Now, I've not tested the Calico on this track yet, but I'm going to have to buy that car now and test it, which will be tomorrow, to do a direct comparison. But where else can we find Calicos to race against? Well, let's do a bit of a race, shall we, and see what occurs. I think you'll find this one right up your alley. We've got a nearly full race. I think there's 7 in this one. I have raced quite a few races, and to be quite honest, it's been frustrating to get used to the car. I think I'm just a bit out of practice. I got the good launch. It's full contact this race, so you just got to take it easy. I'm trying to race it as if it's a race, trying to get the racing lines. I'm not trying to knock people out off course. I'm just trying to see how it goes. The thing what I've noticed in previous races is that it was tending to spin out really quite easily, so I'm a bit nervous during this race. I'm sat back a bit. I'm just trying to get the racing lines. I'm not the best racer as it is, and I'm a bit... Yeah, I'm not trying to knock that guy off the way. Oh look, there it is. I mean, I don't get it. It's just a bit twitchy. I mean, it seems as twitchy as the S2 when it's fully lowered, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've just not raced the S2 in a while. But yeah, I think it takes a bit of getting used to. And that guy's in a Calico. I mean, you can hold your own against a Calico, and especially people that nail it into a wall, that's definitely a helping hand that I pretty much need today. I think I'm reaching the end of my serviceable period. I've been up super early, so that's my excuse in there. But what does it do well? Well, it's got good acceleration, and the cornering is overall good. There's a bit of understeer, so I've been tending to slam it into walls when I really shouldn't be doing. And then there's the slip. There's too much slippiness on it. I'm glad that wasn't a telegraph bolt. And I am struggling a bit, to be honest. But look at the lap times, and it is faster than the S2. So I did complete those lap times much earlier in the day, when I was much more fresh as a day. So that guy's just having a rest there. So it's a 6-person race. That bloody Calico's out of it completely. So I think the two Calicos, one of them possibly isn't the best driver, or he's just having a bad day like me, and the other one isn't even in it. So we are going all right. We're keeping up with this Jester in front, which is good. You know, it's nice for a change, because I've been making such an awful hash of it. But I think what you need to do if you're going to buy this car is figure out the best setup for it. Make sure you lower it to the right level, and I rammed it to the ground, but maybe that is not the best solution. But I still think I can tame the beast at this point. I can get okay lap times. I think on a more open circuit it would be a lot better, and a circuit that I knew what I was doing. You know, I know this circuit quite well, but I'm clearly doing something wrong in getting it to spin out like that. But having said that, it jumps over your bumps quite nicely. You know, you can go off-road up to on-road without it spinning out, which is a problem with the S2. I don't think it's got as much understeer as the Calico, so it's got that on its side. You know, maybe it's got a similar levels of grip, I'm not too sure. You know, it does have grip, acceleration, and a tendency to spin out randomly, which we need to tame. Okay, we just take this corner nice and easy, this hairpin. Not a corner at all. And we're in 3rd position, so that's not a bad ending, to be fair to myself. And there's the results table. So a Comet S2 number 1, Jester RR. So those were two pretty good races. And the Calicos weren't really in it. What it confirms to me really is that you really want to race in a car that you're comfortable with, no matter what that car is, for sure. But I think the question is, do you buy this or not? Depends on if you've got a Calico. If you've got a Calico that you're used to racing and you enjoy it, then probably not really. The S2 on the other hand, I don't know. I've got an S2 and the lap times are a lot quicker in this Subaru Impreza equivalent than the S2. So in this case I think I need to put a bit more perseverance in and practice a bit more and get better with this car and see if it's worthwhile. So certainly worth considering. It is, you know, a top tier car. It's certainly capable of winning races, and if you've not got any car whatsoever, then yeah, think about it. What I'll be doing tomorrow, I should have more time, so I'm going to get myself a Calico. I've not got one yet. I can put the Calico on the test track, as well as change the suspension settings on the RS to see if that can make things better. But overall, I'd recommend that you buy whichever one of these cars is on discount for yourself. So if that's helped, do like and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.